World War II, one of the darkest chapters in human history, a global conflict that shaped the world as we know it today. But what if it never happened? What if the events leading to the war were avoided? Exploring a world without the Second World War. Would it be a utopia or something entirely different? Let's find out. Without World War II, the political landscape of the 20th century would be unrecognizable. Imagine a world where Hitler's rise to power was curtailed and the Treaty of Versailles was revised to prevent the economic collapse of Germany. The League of Nations might have strengthened, evolving into a more effective body for global diplomacy, perhaps even preventing future conflicts. Without the war, the Cold War might not have occurred in the way we know it. The United States and the Soviet Union would likely remain wary of each other, but without the power vacuum left by the defeat of Nazi Germany, the intense rivalry and arms race might have been subdued. We could see a world where international cooperation flourished and the United Nations became a true platform for peace. But it's not all rosy. World War II accelerated technological innovation at an unprecedented pace. Without the war, we might not have seen the rapid advancements in fields like aviation, medicine, and nuclear energy. The race to develop technologies like radar, jet engines, and even early computers might have slowed, delaying the technological revolution that shaped the modern world. Consider the space race. Without the Cold War that followed World War II, the push to explore beyond our planet might have been less urgent. We could be decades behind in our quest to explore the stars. The impact on science and technology in this alternate timeline is profound, possibly stunting human progress. Socially and culturally, the absence of World War II would have left an indelible mark on the world. The civil rights movements in the United States, for example, were greatly influenced by the war. The experiences of African American soldiers fighting for freedom abroad, only to face segregation at home, fueled the push for equality. Without the war, the momentum for these movements might have been slower, delaying progress in civil rights by years, if not decades. The war also led to significant shifts in gender roles, as women took on jobs traditionally held by men. The feminist movement might have looked very different, with women's rights possibly advancing at a slower pace. Additionally, the global refugee crisis, which shaped immigration patterns and cultural exchanges, would have taken a different path, possibly resulting in a more homogeneous world culture. Economically, the world would be drastically different. The United States emerged from World War II as a superpower, its economy booming thanks to wartime production and the subsequent reconstruction efforts in Europe and Asia. Without the war, America's economic dominance might not have been as pronounced, leading to a more balanced global economy. The Marshall Plan, which rebuilt war-torn Europe, wouldn't exist, potentially leaving Europe struggling to recover from the Great Depression on its own. Global trade could have developed more slowly, and economic disparities between nations might be even greater today. So, what if World War II never happened? It's a complex question with no simple answer. While we might have avoided the immense human suffering of the war, the world as we know it would be vastly different, technologically, politically, socially, and economically. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning,